Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you doing? I hope you're doing amazing. So in today's video, we're actually going to be doing another tier list. So we did a tier list on the Skull Merchant's add-ons. Now we're actually going to do one of Skull Merchant's costumes. I kind of decided to do this because I haven't seen anybody tier listing any of her costumes. And I see a lot of like cosmetic tier lists for a lot of other killers, so I decided why not, because the Skull Merchant generally has, in my opinion, some of the best cosmetics in the game, and they need to be addressed. They need to be addressed. So without further ado, let's actually get into it. So I think you all know how tier lists go. So S tier is what I consider to be her best skins ever, no topping them. A tier, I think they're very great skins. B, I think they're alright, not really that good, whatever. C is, I think they're not really that good. And then D is just the absolute worst. So let's get right into this tier list, starting with her default skin. Her default skin. People are gonna hate me, but S tier. I love her like default cosmetic, and a lot of you guys were saying a lot of dirty stuff about her. People were not happy with her base design, and I'm here like, are we not seeing the same thing that I'm seeing? This cosmetic, her how she looks, it's giving cunt, it's giving intimidating, it's giving sexy, it's giving huntress, it's giving glamour, it's giving camp. That's actually what I really love about this skin. It's that it's all of this, but it's so campy. It's so campy. Like she has this like suit that she uses for her hunting, but then she has this mask, and it's not just like any mask. It's a diamond gas mask. That is so camp. And how do you guys not like that? Like genuinely, how could you guys not like that? I feel like this I feel like the Skull Merchant's base design is for a specific set of people, a specific set of audience that they'll get it. Like if you like, only the girls that get it will get it. Does that make sense? And I get it. I absolutely love her base design. I truly, really do love her base design. So it's gonna be an S tier. I actually love playing as her, like regular her. This is her prestige skin, and honestly, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I don't know what it is about her prestige skin. Excuse me. I don't know what it is, but I'm not really a fan of it. I feel like, okay, so first of all, blood looks good on her. I'm not saying anything bad. She does look good. It's just there's something about her prestige skin. I don't know if it has something to do with the color. I don't know how to explain it, but like her prestige skin, it has like a more darker undertone, not because of the blood. I'm talking more like color wise. It looks more darker. I don't know how to, that's the best way I can explain it. And I'm not really a fan of it. Like once I got her to Prestige 6, I played with this skin because, you know, I wanted to show off that I got her to Prestige 6. And after that, I kind of don't really play that much. Like sometimes I would use the weapon, the bloody weapon, but that's about it. It's a cute skin though. I do like it. It's not that bad. So her default recolors, we're actually gonna do this really fast because why not? The blue one is okay. This one is okay. Was this it? Oh my god, did she really only have 2 default? No, that's not true. Oh, here. Okay. I was about to say, because I know she has like, I think 3 default recolors. Let me see. Am I right about this? Yeah, it's 3 colors. Like, yeah, girl, please. This one is whatever to me too. Yellow. I never wear this yellow. The yellow's okay. This one is okay. Actually, yeah. The red one is actually really cute. Actually, you know what? Yeah. So her her brown cosmetics, they're all gonna be in B tier. And then her like, I think it's yellow. Her yellow cosmetics, recolors, they're actually gonna be in A tier. I'm not happy with this. Oh, but they're all so cute. That's the thing. I think these are so cute. First of all, I love the pattern on this one, the red one. I love also the pattern on this one, and I love running blue. If you guys watch my gameplays, I love running this blue recolor because blue is my favorite color, so I have to. I just feel like this is unfair because it's basically just a recolor. You know what? We're gonna put these 2 here, and we're gonna keep the blue one here because, in my opinion, I just love the blue one. Now we're actually gonna get to the actual rating, her actual skins, like her rare skins. So here we have the Encroaching Darkness, the first ever skin that she's ever had. S tier, and I don't think anyone's gonna argue with me on this. When Behavior released this skin with the Skull Merchant, I opened the store and I was left in shock because I never expected Behavior to give me and others exactly what we wanted. This skin is cunt. Like, I thought the Skull Merchant herself was already cunt, and then they had the audacity to release this skin. This is crazy. Like, this skin was crazy. I was left gagged. I was left shook. I had to, like, get off my chair and walk for, like, 2 minutes to stop myself from impulsively buying this skin, because I already spent, like, how much is the Tools of Torment chapter? Like $10. I already spent like $10 on the chapter. I'm like, bitch, I haven't even played the killer yet. Like, how do I even know if I want to, like, spend money on this? But this skin is just amazing. First of all, I just love how sexy it is. Like, y'all, I love sexuality. I love sexuality. I love looking hot. I love looking sexy. I love all of that. This skin gave me exactly that. It just, and the ass is hanging. The ass was hanging out. And then they changed the weapon animation, like when you swing, like, oh my god, please. The hair, her hair is like this white, and then like her mask is like this red thing. They did so much with this skin. And well deserved. I think this definitely is an S tier skin for Skull Merchant. Absolutely, 100%. All right, so Cyber Assassin. This is the next skin that came out. It's the one with the bunny mask, and this one's also S tier for me. If you asked me when this skin originally came out, if you were to ask me where I would put it, I would have told you maybe B, or maybe even C. I would have had a hard time picking what these two, but after a while, I think it's safe to say for me to put it in S tier. Yeah, this skin is also cunt. So first of all, my favorite part about this skin is the mask. I love cat masks. I just love that whole like kitty cat aesthetic that the mask has. I love it. It's sexy, but also intimidating in a way, if that makes sense. It's like kind of intimidating because it looks like the cat has 4 eyes with the way the red dots are. And the spikes coming out of like, I think like it's like around her neck and her chin, like, hello. And then the dress, at first I didn't like the dress, especially like the bottom half of the dress, but then I kind of grew to love it because it's cute. It has like this like vintage style to it, like this 1950s 1960s edge to it, but it's like 1950s mixed with technology, techno. How do you mix those two together? Vintage plus futuristic tech. Like how do you mix those two together and do it flawlessly? I don't get that. Yeah, this skin is great. I love also the gloves on her hands. I love the gloves. There's such a nice little touch to it. The color palette of the skin is also really pretty. The weapon, while not my favorite weapon, it's still a really good weapon. And the fact that we have like new animations for it is crazy to me. Fun fact, I actually hated this the weapon skin at first because I kind of thought it was cursed. So every time when I used to like play with that saw skin, I would get the most stressful, most anxiety inducing games I've ever had in my life. So I've always like seen this weapon as a sign of bad luck, so I just never wear it, and that's why I've always hated this weapon. But also, excuse me, and why I also hated the skin, because I've always put this skin as like bad luck for me, so that fueled for my hatred for this skin. But honestly, now that like time has passed, I like it. I think it's a really cute skin. It's now on my rotations, I would say. Now, next skin, this is her Rift skin. This is the first ever Rift skin that she's had, and D tier. I hate this skin so much. This skin is so atrocious. I don't know whose idea was it to give her that mohawk. Come on, raise your hand. Whose idea was it to give her that mohawk? I don't like that mohawk. I don't know whose idea it was, but I know that my Adriana would not like that. She would have said no. As soon as a hairstylist mentioned anything about a mohawk, she would have told them absolutely not. Whose idea was that? I don't like it. This skin is atrocious. Besides that, the outfit is okay. The weapon is okay. I get what they were trying to do. Oh, by the way, a positive that I do have to say about the skin. I do like the mask. I'll give them that. I like the mask. But I get what they're trying to do. They were trying to show off her like hunter side. Like instead of like, for example, her default skin. No, that's not good. That's not a good example. But in a skin that we're going to talk about later, her opening Gala skin, the one that came out for this Rift, the Skull Merchant focused more on her like glamorous side, like looking pretty and stuff. They wanted to focus more on her hunter side, like her deadly assassin side. And like, I get it. I get what they were trying to do. I just don't like it. I don't think it's a cute skin at all. But then again, it's not supposed to be cute, so I guess they did good. But then again, there's another skin that we're going to talk about later on that I feel like went more into that hunter side, or like I guess the horror side of her, and I think it did it so much more better than this skin. But anyways, yeah, no, this skin is atrocious. I don't ever see anybody using it besides some few straight men that I see that play Skull Merchant, and I don't like it. Oh, and by the way, a second positive, I love the nails. I love the nails on this skin. Her Deep Rift cosmetic, it's the same thing as this one. However, I'm gonna put it in C tier, this one, because it's in blue and I love the color blue. I think the blue one is better than her red one. So there we go. Next skin. This is the Fire Moon CEO. So this one is for the Moon Festival. This one... I think A tier. This is definitely A tier. I feel like people might disagree with me on this, but I mean, honestly, like, I love the skin, don't get me wrong. I really do think it's a good skin. It's just not my favorite. Like, I think after buying the skin, I've only used it 4 times. I've mainly used it like 4 times. But it's not a bad skin at all. I love her mask. It has like the devil horns. I love it. I love that it's also a gas mask as well. I think it's a gas mask, is it? Yeah, it should be a gas mask. I love her outfit. Again, it still has that sexuality that I love. Her weapon also looks really sick. It's so cool. And I love like the little details, like the bandana that she has over here that rolls around. It's the little details that, no, you're staying in A tier, bitch. Very good skin. This is definitely a good skin. Is it my favorite Skull Merchant skin? No. But I like it. I do. You know what? We're gonna move Cyber Assassin here. Because I just thought about it. Is Cyber Assassin as good as Encroaching Darkness? No. Oh, bitch, this is hard. Oh, shit, this is hard. You know what? We're gonna keep it like that. And at the end, when we go back to see the list, we're gonna see where it goes. But Fireman CEO, in my opinion, is A tier. It's a very good skin. I love pretty much everything about it. Just only one thing. Behavior. Please fix her eyes because you could see her eyes and she never blinks at all. Behavior, please fix that. Or else her eyes are gonna get dry. Her Heartstopper skin. This is the skin that I was talking about that leans in more to her horror side. And honestly, A tier. This skin is cunt. This skin is amazing. This is amazing. This is so good. It's so funny because when this skin first came out, I hated it. Well, not hated it, but I was not a fan of it. Not because of... There was 2 things. First of all, I didn't like her headpiece. I didn't like the mask. But also, I didn't like the nails because they were like bloody and it looked disgusting. So I was like, not really a fan of it. But honestly, now that I've like played around with it and noticed how it is in game and just like seen it in Moris and stuff, this is a great skin. This is amazing. I love it. The mask, this is probably her most like goriest mask to date, with literally her whole mouthpiece being torn off and you could see her like her teeth. Excuse me, what? And then her face looks like all burnt up and bruised and stuff like that. And then like not only that, but like the outfit. This is how you mix horror and sexuality so well. This is how you fucking do it. I could imagine this being like, for example, like in a I could imagine this being in like a horror spin-off of a manga. Does that make sense? Because the Skull Merchant is all about like her mangas and stuff like that. Like I could imagine this being a character redesign for a Halloween edition manga. It's so good. It's so good. The outfit is so good. I love how it's ripped and you could see like her pretty little thighs all covered up in blood and shit. And her shoes, they look sickening. Her nails, while I thought they were nasty, now I think they're cunty. And then like her weapon, this weapon actually used to be my favorite weapon of hers. My old combination for Scully was the Encroaching Darkness outfit, the Cyber Assassin helmet, and then this weapon. That was like my main combination. I used to run that shit all the time, and honestly, it's just, I just love how it is. I love that it's like this giant blade, and yes, it looks heavy, but like I like it. I like it. I don't care if it feels like wonky or like it just takes up half of your screen. I don't care. It's fun to use it. I genuinely really do like it. So this skin, A tier, definitely A tier. Opening Gala. This is her. Well, actually, wait. Let's do the Judgment skin first. Let's go in order. This skin is one of the latest that came out. It was for the Blood Moon event, and we're gonna put it in S tier because behavior, what the fuck were you thinking when you made this? Genuinely, this skin is so good. Oh my god, when I saw it in the trailer, first of all, I was so excited, but I wasn't like that excited because in the trailer it didn't really look like that good. Like I was kind of like, oh my god, new Skull Merchant skin. Oh my god, like I was excited because we have another Skull Merchant skin. Excuse me. But I didn't think it was actually gonna be a favorite of mine until I opened up the game and I saw it. Bitch! She's smiling. She's smiling as she's slicing y'all up. Come on now, come. They didn't have to go so hard at this skin. This skin is so perfect because this is the perfect exact. Like, first of all, blood all over her. She looks good with blood. She looks good with blood. The mask. The mask. First of all, the mask, like the shape of the mask is so cool. I love the fact that we see her face smiling as she's slicing people, enjoying feeling the blood splattering all over herself. And then like, she has like this head covering that looks so good. And then her outfit, the torn up like thigh socks, the torn up thigh socks with the heels. What? What? Skull Merchant's thighs are OP, honestly. You keep hearing me talk about thighs. It's like, I'm sorry, but listen, I'm a thigh girl. I love thighs. I love thighs. I love ass. I love all of that kind of shit. And the fact that this skin just makes it look like, this skin is just the socks. It's the socks for me. Like, it's so good. It's so good. And her weapon skin for this one is one of her best weapon skins to date as well. One of her best. Behavior, how people say it in Spanish, te la comiste. Ustedes te la comiste. This is a good skin. This is a good fucking skin. And I got sad because someone commented on my video that they wish that they bought it sooner. And I said like, oh, can't you just buy it now? And apparently they locked it. I feel so bad for y'all because this skin is genuinely like one of her best. You could even argue it's her best skin. You can even argue it's her best skin, and I wouldn't argue with you. It genuinely is like one of those perfect skins. Also, her nails are on fleek here. Her nails look good. Opening Gala. This is the latest skin that she's had, and it's in the Rift. And oh, y'all are gonna be so mad at me. B tier. Actually, you know, actually, no, I don't, it doesn't feel right to put it in B tier. I'm gonna put her in A tier. Yeah, I feel like A tier is a good one. It's not my favorite Skull Merchant skin. I think it's cute. I love what they tried doing here. She looks very glamorous. She looks very beautiful. Regardless of what I say, Adriana, she looks very beautiful. But It's not really my favorite. So the mask, I love the mask. Her hair, can definitely tell she had a lot of hairstylists working on her hair. She looks gorgeous. Her outfit, very cute. I love it. It looks very glamorous. I love it, especially the red shoes. I love the red shoes. The first thing when I saw those shoes, it just reminded me of Wizard of Oz. It's so cute. That's probably my favorite part of the skin. It's the shoes. And her weapon skin, I think her weapon skin is, it's cute. Like it's cute. I genuinely do not mind her weapon skin. It's a little basic, especially for like a glamorous skin. But I get it. Like if you look at the description, she's like, oh, she modified it to make it to fit with her look. So I get it, but it's just not my favorite. I also don't really like the color palette. That's kind of why I don't like the skin. It's not really anything like wrong with the skin. It's just I don't like the color, which is yellow. I don't like yellow that much. I generally don't like colors like yellow, orange. They're not really my kind of thing. So that kind of did bring it down a little bit. But honestly, it's a good skin, and I think people are saying that it's her best skin to date. Honestly, keep hyping it up. Like I genuinely do not mind. It's just not my favorite. Mainly because of the color palette. But yeah. That's pretty much it. Like if you were to ask me which one of her like okay, if I had to rate all of her like skins from like least liked to most liked when it comes to like the rare skins, first of all, this one would be like bottom tier. These two things are bottom tier. I don't even I don't see anybody ever using this shit. So yeah, bottom tier. And then this would come. Then this one, the Fire Moon CEO, and then the Heartstopper, and then comes the Cyber Assassin, and then comes the, I forgot her name, but the Blood Moon skin, and then Encroaching Darkness. That would be like my order of her legendary skins. But anyways, that's the end of the tier list. So here's the tier list. I'm seeing it right now. I'm pretty much happy with the placements. Yeah, I'm pretty much happy with it. So yeah. I feel like I'm gonna get so much hate just for putting the default skin on S tier, but come on, like her design is camp. Like how could you hate camp? Like genuinely, like how could you hate this? I don't get it. She looked good. But anyways, so that is the end of this tier list. It was a pretty short, quick little tier list. If anything, do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree with me? Please let me know down in the comments below. I love reading comments and seeing what you guys have to say and building a little community. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Dead by Daylight videos, specifically Skull Merchant videos, because we definitely need more Skull Merchant videos on YouTube. Anyways, I love you guys, and I hope to talk to you later. Mwah. Bye.